Okay, here we go. Sleep Token, Arcadia and Equilibrium, Part 6, Even in Arcadia. Some people have said this feels like a battle. I do agree, but not like you think. I'll get there. This whole song, drenched in emotion, realization, most thematically visual in my head. It's like an epic movie scene. Before the lyrics, we've got the quiet piano intro, subtle, unmistakable. If you follow the breadcrumbs like I have, leading to the release, this is a reward. This is a signal meant for us, the ones who've sacrificed our time and our daydreams, who's listened deeply with our hearts and our minds. We're paid attention to the whispers and the patterns. We're not fans of Sleep Token. We are disciples of the music. I've seen dozens of reaction videos. People's eyes are lighting up right at that moment. This is the unspoken moment of shared realization. We have reached the heart of Arcadia with him, and there's something here that we've waited long for. The piano isn't melodic. It's a mnemonic trigger that awakens something buried in Vessel, and it leads into the slow, driving melody. The way he sings these lyrics, it's like he's bloody and weary and spent. In the center of the heart of Arcadia, I can picture a massive, empty cathedral or abandoned palace. It's sacred, but it's crumbling and hollow. And just getting there has taken everything he's had to give. He's physically, emotionally, spiritually gone. He enters alone. No one at his sides. Nope. Vessel is at his absolute end in every way. The finish line is inches from his grasp. But the realization that waits for him here is going to be a deep, unwanted truth. So massive that it rewrites how he sees himself. Come now, swing wide those gates, because I have paid my penance kindly well in time for Judgment Day. For me, it's cinematic. The ending of Matrix Revolutions, the machines leaving Zion, Morpheus, imagining this moment for so long, asks, is this real? With tears of disbelief in his eyes. Lord of the Rings 2, Aragorn defying death, scraping the will to live, to continue, wearily pushing the doors open of the king's throne room. This is the moment that Vessel has been fought, and he's risked losing himself to reach. The lyrics are not a demand, not a surrender. It's a prayer. I've given everything. I've paid the cost. Let me be done. This should be a reward. This place where everything should snap into a peaceful collapse instead of ruin. But it's not. What he finds here isn't salvation. There's something ancient waiting in this desolate place. Some unknowable ancient version of sleep, who's been here the entire time, watching and waiting. Somehow I knew my fate. The gods that we thought were dying were just sharpening their blades. This feels inevitable. The darkest parts of Vessel weren't defeated, but just biding their time. Have you been waiting long for me? It's not a question he wants answered. He's asking it with a primal fear, a dawning realization of horror that the dream he's chased for years, maybe decades, was a trap built by his own mind, and sleep has been waiting at the center of it all. Sleep sings the second verse. I am the final dawn. I am the flood. She is water-based. She's aquatic in nature. What was missing in those scriptures you wrote yourself. All the gaps in the self-esteem will be written in my blood, revealing to Vessel that he might have been self-sabotaging this journey all along, and this war of attrition that has been slowly wearing him down was never more than a grand form of self-destruction. Dig down into the mud. Settle in. This place where you were destined to be. She mocks the idea of heaven. What good is all this talk of wings when there's nothing left above? It's not just cruelty, but inevitability. She's saying, you built your own ending. You made me. Now you have to face me. Then we hit that chorus again. Have you been waiting long for me? This time Vessel doesn't sound curious. He sounds stunned, disbelieving. The cruelest nightmare is coming true. Third verse, like a conversation between them. One that tears us apart to overhear. The final curtain falling. Vessel is faced with the darkest truth. Sleep says no matter how we feel, we've got a taste for one another and a few good years to kill. It's terrifying. She's telling him that everything, all the torment, grief, longing, pain, will happen again. The line directly echoing the song Sugar, for that taste for each other first started. She is foretelling his past. It's a prophecy, a self-fulfilling prophecy. The war and battle a lot of people feel happens here does indeed happen. Right now is all of Sundowning. All of this place will become your tomb. All of Take Me Back to Eden. Every one of those 45 tracks have before this album happening all right now. Vessel is being flooded with this unwanted curse of knowledge. No matter what is real, Even in Arcadia, you walk beside me still. He's struck with the knowledge that this war isn't won. What he thought he defeated is only recursive. Even though I thought I rid myself of you, it will never end. That's the moment, the breaking point. Even if he can't tell what's real anymore, he knows she was always here. She's always ruled Arcadia, always ruled him. This is the opening line of Dangerous that I said was critical and easy to miss. Sleep looked so deeply into him that it resonated across the shoreline and touched Eden, damning her to a cycle of death, causing his optimism to be tainted and never strong enough to survive. And that final, "Have you been waiting long for me?" Vessel doesn't sing it. His soul growls it. It's guttural. It's mind-rending. The realization is no longer creeping in. She has sunk her teeth in. He knows now he can never stop this. He will always be devoured, and that it means Eden's death can never be prevented, but will happen again and again. This is the buried part of his cycle that he can't carry the burden of remembering, so he represses it every time. He can't change it, so he forgets. And right after the acceptance, this is just like the end of Emergence, a slow, warm, organic, vivid, haunting, human cello. Not Vessel, not Eden. This is the voice of Sleep. Her true voice finally heard. It mesmerizes us to listen. It tells of uncountable repetitions and setbacks and relapses. Here in what is the center of Vessel's psyche, the heart of his mental state, the three harmonic frequencies of Vessel, Eden, and Sleep truly become superposition. When more than one sound wave occupies the same space, resulting in a new amplitude, when energy reforms rather than be destroyed, when waves crash against the shoreline. Vessel is now as whole as he can ever be. Eden and Sleep no longer walk beside him. He carries their resonance in him. It's as much as a rebirth as it is an acknowledgement of fate. Here, Vessel stays. His journey led him here, and now he must make those parallels that he's lived with for so long intersect to find out who he truly is. Next is Provider, where the night meets the light. Shoreline Theory. What do you think?